up guys? So I am in Fukuoka right now and it's day one, and I'm just standing around just trying to find something to shoot, you know. And actually I didn't want to vlog this much during the beginning of the trip because it's a family trip. So I'm actually here with my auntie's family, with my mom and my sister, and I don't really have much to say because everything has been planned out, so I'm just following according to their plan. But apparently now we have a couple of hours to spare, and I'm just looking for something to shoot and things to do in Fukuoka because I didn't have much time to plan what to do, you know. I had exams and stuff like that, so right now I'm just left with a couple of hours to spare. So this looks interesting, and I got my 7200 with me. I got my wandered bag. Most of the vlogs will probably come from the later part of the trip where we're gonna go to like a ski resort in some place called Nozawa Onsen, and then I have like 4 days there where I'll be able to just roam around and stuff like that. Initially I wanted to plan to go to Tokyo, Osaka or Kyoto, but it's actually really far away from where we are going to be staying because they're going to go skiing and I don't want to do that, you know. I just want to go out and shoot. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours since the last time I took out this camera. I did a live stream in between, and then I found like a couple of streets here and there. I even found like a shrine temple thing, and got a hyperlapse there, and I think you've probably seen it before this clip came up, like the B-roll. But yeah, Fukuoka is I haven't actually seen anyone shoot in Fukuoka before. Well, if you have, you know, leave them in the comment section down below. But I think by the time I upload this vlog, I probably already leave here. But right now it's just still walking around trying to find, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm really just walking around and seeing what I can get. But the light is really nice now, like you can see. I'm hoping to find like a vantage point where I can get the crossing and people crossing and stuff like that. But so far no luck. Maybe I will try to go up there. There seems to be like a little ledge, and maybe I can get my 7200 and then we can see, maybe I can get a taxi or something. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So that spot didn't turn out to be what I thought it would be. It's tough, man, finding like a vantage point out here. All the buildings are very short actually, or I would say none of them really seem like a good candidate to shoot from up top, so I didn't even bother trying to access any of the roofs here and there. One thing I would say about this place is that there are a lot of Koreans here, a lot of Korean tourists, and I noticed like a lot of the signs are actually also in Korean. Like sometimes when you go to Tokyo, you see a mix of like English, and then you have Chinese and of course Korean. But over here it seems to be like the emphasis is on Korean characters a lot. So just something I noticed. I don't know, maybe a lot of Koreans like to come here, and I guess it's like relatively close by as compared to somewhere like Tokyo, for example. But I'm sure like Korean people go there as well, but maybe they like to frequent Fukuoka more. So just an observation. Right now I am thinking of heading back to the hotel because it's close to my check-in timing, and also my feet kind of hurt, so I'm going to change into my North Face boots. And I got like I actually DM'd a guy, a Thailand guy, I think his name is James. So James is studying here, and he's from Thailand, and he's actually, no, he's not studying here in Fukuoka, but he studies in Japan, I believe. And he actually gave me like some places, or he's been here to shoot before and he knows some places. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe I can find some time later to go check these places out, because I think the sun sets quite early around here. Now it's around 3 PM, but it seems like the golden hour is approaching, and I guess it's winter time, so it's very different from what it's like in Singapore. So I have to plan my time accordingly, I guess. I don't know what my family is going to be doing next, but if they don't have any plans, I'm thinking of heading out on my own and just going to explore like the outskirts, maybe take the train elsewhere, because I've been walking around mostly. But yeah, it's been fun so far, just you know, being alone with my thoughts and stuff like that, and just trying to find different locations to shoot. I guess like when you're alone and you're shooting, it's very different from when you're with your friends, and it's nice just having some alone time. Maybe you can get like different inspirations from different things. But one thing I don't like about being alone shooting is that I don't have a subject per se. I mean, like I cannot compose a shot with the subject, you know. I have to wait and be patient, and hopefully someone comes into frame, stuff like that. But if let's say like I want a model, and so I only have myself unless I set up a tripod, which takes more time, and I don't have my tripod with me right now because I left it in the luggage. So okay, so I am back in the hotel room. I just checked in. I'm staying alone for tonight, and because tomorrow night we're gonna leave already. I mean, tomorrow in the morning, I think. Actually, I don't know. I'm just gonna go meet them later, and then we'll see how it goes. Oh wow, I actually have sort of a view. It's not too bad. Maybe I can use a 7200 and then I can shoot like at this little crossing. And the light is quite nice now, but seems to be no one there. Oh, in Fukuoka the streets are actually really clean. Like there's no wires hanging around and stuff like that, which I would have expected, so that I could use like one of my 7200, you know, those crop really tight shots. And the trees, most of the trees are actually already without leaves on them because it's winter time, right? Most of the streets were really empty, and it's not as crowded as I thought it would be. Really, there's not much of a room tour. It's just like one bed, boom, and then we have a corridor, and this is the toilet. I have not checked it out yet, but yeah, it's just like a really tiny toilet. If I have my own free time, we'll see how it goes. If not, it will just be B-roll, and I'll see you guys again later at night. Peace. What's up, guys? So as you can see, the sun already set, and I did a bit of walking myself. I came to the Fukuoka Tower, which is right beside me. So it's a 234-meter tower, which is the tallest seaside view in Japan. So it's actually really worth it. Oh yeah, I'm having my onigiri, Japan onigiri from 7-Eleven, best. So I would recommend the tower. If you're ever in Fukuoka, definitely do it. It's actually really cheap, like 640 yen if you are a tourist. So make sure you tell them that you're a tourist, and then they'll give you a discount. Damn, it's getting cold, man. Anyway, so if not, if you're a local, or if you know you don't say you're a tourist, it'll cost you 800 yen for adults. I'm not so sure about students and stuff like that, but it's actually still really cheap compared to, I think I've been one in Tokyo where I paid like almost 9 times the price. I can't remember which was it, but I would say like this was a much better view, because if you're a photographer, at least you get like long exposure of, there's like some winding roads and stuff like that. And also if you come during sunset, it's really nice. Like you get the, oh shit, I'm starting to shiver, man. Damn, your boy not used to this shit. Anyway, so if you come during sunset, you get the sun like setting behind the mountains, right? And then you get like that foggy kind of layering thingy. I've never seen it before in my life, not in person at least. So that's a first. I don't know where else to go as usual. I consulted one of my friends, I think I mentioned just now, James. So he recommended me to come to Fukuoka Tower, and he recommended me a couple of places actually. But anyway, now I have no idea. I'm just gonna finish up my onigiri, and then I'll probably head back and see if there's any lights to shoot. Hey, what's up guys? So right now I'm at Chiran, having famous ramen. So it's really cool. You don't have to talk to anyone. All you have to do is just go outside. There's like a machine, and then you just click what you want, and so they'll give you like this little ticket, and then all you have to do is just go into the booth. So you'll be allocated like a booth, so you can eat like alone and nobody has to disturb you and stuff like that. That's what I really like when I travel alone. I like to eat at Ichiran because I don't have to interact with anyone. If you don't speak Japanese, it's really cool because they have English menu, they have Korean menu, Chinese menu, they have everything. So after you order what you want, you come to your booth and you'll be given like this slip of paper, and you circle like the preferences, like for example the texture of your noodle, how strong your broth, how strong you want your broth to be. You want chili or no spicy. And then afterwards, you just push this button, and then they will open up this thingy, and then after they'll collect your order, and then after they'll come back with your ramen. So it's really cool. And all you have to do is just eat it, and after you're done, you just leave. Simple as that. So I'm gonna start eating. Okay, so I'm almost done eating up. I'm just gonna finish up like my last hard-boiled egg, and then I'm thinking of what's up with the white balance. Okay, go. And then I'm thinking of heading back to the hotel first because it's getting kind of cold, and I didn't bring my insulated jacket with me. I only have my hard shell. So it's getting a bit windy, not used to it at all. So I'm thinking if I want to go out and shoot some more, I should go back to the hotel and get my insulated jacket, and then after that I head out again. It's not exactly that late. It's only like right now it's only 8:15 p.m. but it gets some getting used to because the sun sets really early over here. So you know, like and it's 1 hour ahead of Singapore time. So I wouldn't say it's jet lag or whatsoever, but it's just that like I'm not used to having like the sunset so early, and it just feels like really late, you know. And also maybe besides the point that I haven't actually slept since I flew here, so I didn't sleep on a plane. I can't sleep on planes, man. It's too uncomfortable for me. But anyway, so I think there's like this lake area, I don't know what's it called, but it's 10 minutes away from my hotel and it's quite close by from here. So I'm living around the Hakata station area, and my hotel is only about, I would say, 2 minutes walk away, and Ichiran is just opposite the road from the train station, so it's not that bad. But again, I didn't plan anything, so I'm very tired right now, and I actually overslept on the bus and the bus driver had to wake me up, so that was kind of embarrassing. But other than that, I think after eating my noodles I'm a little bit more energized. Maybe I could grab a coffee or something and then I'll head back out. So the thing is, tomorrow we are leaving already. We are going somewhere, I don't know where, but so I'm just trying to get everything that I can by tonight, and then hopefully I have no regrets, you know, and then tomorrow we move on to the next place, and then same thing again. And the next day I think we're moving, so every we're only spending like 24 hours at every location, and then we keep moving until the ski resort, which is in Nagano. I should probably do some research before we head over there, but I do know that there's this monkey place, snow monkey place that I'm excited to shoot like videos and see what kind of stuff I get. And that's why I actually got the 100mm macro, because I want to get like those really misty shots. I don't know where they'll be, maybe they're in the onsen, maybe they're not. But yeah, and hopefully it'll be snowing over there. It's my first time experiencing snow, so I'm excited to shoot snow. But other than that, I guess I'll just continue hustling. Okay, so on second thought, I'm not going to head out anymore because tomorrow I'm going to have to wake up early. Call time is 6 AM. So right now it's already 8:30. I still have plenty of time before I have to go to bed, but the thing is I want to do some edits because I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. All my forecasted posts have been used up already, or more like I didn't want to forecast anything after today, so I just give myself like 1 day head start, and then the rest of the upcoming posts from now until I head back will be Japan posts, and then after which I'll be going to KL, so KL posts and then Thailand, and it'll be back in rotation again. So I think I'll see you guys tomorrow, and tomorrow I get more time alone, and then we'll see what we can get. Peace.